Hey everybody, Joy here. There's half of me here and half of me here. And the other two halves in the back. Oh my, I feel kind of funny in this class. But anyway, one of you asked me what day it is. Hello? Thursday. It's Thursday and it's June 11, 2020. How about that? One of you asked me to show you all the designs in Judy Kissinger's book. I have said many, many times where you can go and look at those, what she calls variations. You don't need me to show you the book. You can see them all for yourself, close up and personal. Go to www.fitnicesystem.com. Click on Shop, click on Variations, and they'll all come up. You can look at them all you want. She even has a video on almost, maybe all, of the variations. If you scroll down, once the variation comes up and you see this top, which I don't remember what it's called, scroll down and there'll be a little video. And you can click on the arrow and watch the video. You don't need me to show you the book. I think it's amazing that Judy lets everybody watch that stuff for free. Okay? So, you want to know what a fun day I had yesterday? I had a fun day. You know, they're doing our shower, of course. They totally wrecked it and tore it completely down. Found we had leaks all over the place. The shower was not built right. We had a wonderful builder who built this house, and most of it is high quality because Jerry goes over everything with fine-tooth comb. He was here every single day seeing what they did. He caught lots of mistakes, made them fix it. If something wasn't right, he made them take it apart and do it again. But we don't know anything about showers. And so whoever did the shower in our bathroom, evidently they put things up backwards, upside down, in the wrong order, with the wrong nails. What a mess. So, he tore the shower all apart, right? Well, you got to have some tile to put back in there. We didn't have anything. We thought, oh, just use plain old white tile. That's what was in there to start with, right? So we went to Lowe's because the contractor, whose name is Curtis, has 10% discount there. So we went to Lowe's. Well, we couldn't find anything we liked. We wanted really big tiles this time, and they didn't have any real big ones in white. They didn't have the trim that went with the white. We just kind of low and kind of depressed and upset about that. So we were just going to, you know, use what we could find. Well, just use this, and instead of that, use this, and blah, blah, blah. So yesterday morning, the shower man, the tile man, his name is John Boggs. He came, and we said, we don't know what to do about the tile. You said you wanted this chair rail stuff out here, and they don't have any chair rail stuff. And you said you wanted this here, and they didn't have any of that. And you said you wanted this such and such drain, and they didn't have that. He said, if you and Jerry can go to Plano, Texas, he said there is a huge mega superstore there, and all they have is tile. Just tile. And flooring. It's called, what is it called? We were just there yesterday, but I can't remember the name of it. Something in decor. I don't know if it's tile and decor or flooring. I think it's flooring and decor. Flooring and decor. I think that's what it's called. But it's just gigantic. So, we went in there. And it's kind of like Sam's or Costco, you know, and it's just aisle after aisle after aisle after aisle after aisle after aisle after aisle. So we started walking up and down aisles. Would you believe they didn't have any white tile? They didn't have any white tile. I think probably because it's the cheapest thing on earth, I don't know, but anyway. They didn't have what we were looking for. But we found something that we liked so much better. It cost like 20 times more. But both of us, I mean, I was looking like, I'm bored. I don't want to do this anymore. They don't have any white tile. And this man that worked there rolled this great big cart up past us where we were, and it had this great big tile on it, great big ones. And I looked down and I said, Jerry, that's what I like, isn't it pretty? I just love it. And Jerry looked at it and he said, oh my gosh, Joy, I really like that too. But it was somebody else's order. I mean, I was ready to take it off the cart, you know, say let's go, like I could lift it. I couldn't lift one piece, never mind a box full. So anyway, he kind of rolled away with his cart. And then we're like, well, we need to go find white pouring tile. So we walked up this aisle, down this aisle, up this aisle, down this aisle. I'm kidding you not, 20 aisles. Finally, we got to the back of the last aisle. I went to the bathroom, came out of the bathroom, and then we started walking straight. And we were going to walk straight back all the way to the other end of the store where we started. But, lo and behold, there's this great big wall on the back of the store, and it has a whole bunch of tile too. And it was marble. I didn't know it was marble. They have, you know, great big sample boards, and then they have these great big doors, and you open the door and the boxes of it's there. Well, we were just minding our own business, walking down, and lo and behold, there was that tile that we saw in that guy's cart. There it was, big as day. I'm like, Jerry, 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 look, I want it. He said, Joy, that's marble, it's expensive. Said, I don't care. I don't care. I have enough fabric to last for 10 lifetimes. Let's buy some marble. So we did. Oh, I am telling you, we bought so much marble. They brought it out on a, you know, those wooden pallet things, and lifted it up and put it in Jerry's truck, and Jerry's truck went, back end of it just like, I said, oh my God, Jerry, your tires are going to get flat. So, once I found the one I wanted, and Jerry agreed that it would look really good, he had to go up to the desk, and then he had to tell the people he wanted it, and then they had to go back in storage and find it, and then we had to wait for it to bring it out, and then they had to go around the back of the store and wait for them to bring it out and put it in Jerry's truck. And so, right after we found it, and we decided that's what we wanted, I said, Jerry, I noticed there is a great big Hobby Lobby right next door. I said, is it okay if I go over to Hobby Lobby while you finish paying for this tile and getting it in the truck and stuff? And he said, oh, sure, go over there. So I did. It's the biggest Hobby Lobby I have ever been in. And it looks pretty new also. So, you know how you walk in and they have all of their little paper flyers by the door? And so you can pick up the paper flyer and see what's on sale. And so I did, and I got a basket, and I walked over there, and I picked up the paper flyer, and I looked straight down in the lower right-hand corner, because that's always where the fabric and the patterns are, and it said, Quick Sew and Simplicity, $1.99, limit 10. So I went straight back to the fabric department. There wasn't a soul there, not even an employee, nobody. It was empty. And so I went behind the file cabinets, and I took out the 2 chairs that were there, and I lifted them both up as high as they could go, and I sat in one, and I kicked off my shoes and put my feet in the other one, and I was there over an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I was there probably over 2 hours solid, but I just sat in that chair and looked at patterns. I'm telling you, I was so relaxed and calm and happy and had the most enjoyable time. I really did. So you want to see what I came home with. You guys have probably already seen all these patterns. I think some of them I've already bought before. New Look wasn't on sale. You know, it's its usual fake 30% off. But I did get 1 or 2 new looks because I just really love this one. Why on earth I would buy something that has elastic at the waist, I do not know, but I sent a picture to Viv and she said I could wear it. So if I look horrible in this, it's Viv's fault. How many did I get? Finally, when Jerry called me and he said, okay, Joy, they got all the tile in the back of the truck. I'm ready to go. And I said, Jerry, I'm only allowed to have 10 patterns, so I need you to come in Hobby Lobby so you can buy some of these for me. Let me see how many I got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So the new looks didn't count because Quick Sews, and I wonder if they would let me have 10 Simplicities and 10 Quick Sews. I didn't ask them that. Let me see. Yeah, I still had too many. So I had 2 too many. So I just gave Jerry half of them and he went and bought them and I took the other half. Okay, so you want to see what I got? I'll show you real fast because you guys can look all these up and you probably already own most of them. I haven't been to a pattern sale in goodness, 4 months, 3 months. It's been a long time. So, I think this is just as cute as it can be. I love the fabric on the skirt. I really do. And I am going to show you one that I bought because I thought it would kind of look like this skirt. So this is a sleeveless top. And I don't have to make it with elastic in the waist, I suppose. But I would have to make a different top that was much more fitted with this full skirt. But this is just so cute, y'all. This is N6668. New look. N6668. You want me to do close-up duty? Let me see if I can get closer up. Alright, that was new look. Now I don't have a head. That was new look N6668. And that's what it looks like. Remember, you can always go online and look these patterns up and look at all the details that you want to. Alright, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on every pattern. This is Quick Sew K410, and I like it because you can color block it, and it has princess seams, and it's sleeveless, and it's cute. K4101. Yeah, has a yoke in the back. That is super cute. And then this one. I don't like long bell sleeves or things hanging down. Would drive me absolutely crazy. But this pattern has shorter ones that stop like right here. And I thought, well, maybe I could keep that out of my plate when I'm eating my dinner if I make the shorter ones. But I thought this was really cute too. K4246. K4246. Very cute. Has a bust dart. Easy to do in FBA when they give you a bust dart to work with. This is another Quick Sew K4041, and it's got the raglan sleeve. And I have 3 or 4 raglan tops I bought a million years ago at Penny's in the sportswear department. And every time I wear one, you guys say, you look really good in that top. So I decided to buy this and make some color blocked raglan tops. Very comfortable. Absolutely. Alright, next one's Quick Sew K. I bought a lot of Quick Sews. Viv told me that they are going to quit making these. What a shame. K3954. I should have bought one of every one they had. Could have bought a whole bunch. Well, I would have had to have some strangers come in out of the parking lot to pay for them for me. Here's another one. Looks like a raglan. It's not a set-in sleeve. It's a raglan, and it's cute too. It's got some great big giant scarf that, good Lord, that looks like you could put it around one of those, what do they call those guys with the great big fat bellies that run into each other? Those wrestler guys. I don't think I care for the scarf, but it's a cute pattern. K3954. Can you tell we got lights put in here finally? Yeah, we did. Quick Sew K4172. I think this is a cute dress. I like the short one, and because you know I made that one on the video you saw before. That one's a little too short, really. I'm thinking about adding another band to the bottom of the matching feather fabric if I somehow can get a big enough scrap to do that with. So it would be feathers, purple band feathers, just to make it a couple inches longer. It's a bit short for an old granny like me. So this is Quick Sew K4172. Oh, and speaking of old grannies like me, many of you said such sweet things about me making clothes that look too young for me. Actually, the comment wasn't said about me, it was said to me. It was said to me by 2 people about somebody else. So, anytime somebody says that to me, I always assume, oh, they're talking about me, they're just saying it's somebody else. Because I will do that. I know. I will. Like if it's my grandkid or something, or my daughter, and I'll say, oh, I know this girl, she did such and such, and it didn't really look that good on her, but I'm really talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say it in a nice way. So no, it was said about someone else, but of course I thought they meant me. So, thank you all so much. I'm glad you like the things I make. Now, I just love this. I saw this and thought, Viv. Not one of you has ever asked me who Viv is. that I know I have a lot of new subscribers. And maybe you don't know who Viv is. Viv lives in Virginia and she has a YouTube channel. And she sews way more than I do. And she's young and she's beautiful and she makes gorgeous clothes. So if you don't know Viv, check out the YouTube channel called Viv Mom. V-I-V-M-O-M. That's like victory. V-I-V-M-O-M sews on YouTube. You'll love her. Everybody does. Okay. This is Simplicity 8637. I looked at it and I thought, oh, Viv would just be gorgeous in this. She makes dresses all the time. But I thought, I might try it. I might. I don't know. I don't like things that have a waist. I don't like things that are connected at the waist. I don't like things that point to my waist. Should I say my former waist? And you know, it just doesn't look good to have your waist clear up here where mine actually is. But I just love this dress. I think it is so cute. So that's Simplicity 8637. Am I covering it up with my fingers? Simplicity 8637. So pretty. Oh, it really is. And here's another dress, but this one doesn't have a sewn on waist. This one just has a whole bunch of pleats and goes straight down, and I think it's as cute as it can be. And this is Simplicity 9134. 9134. Cute. So that one wouldn't really, you know, it would come in and then go back out, which is fine, but it wouldn't actually have a waistline. And of course, since my waist is here, here, and here, here, you know, when I have an actual sewn-in waist, it's so obvious that I'm crooked. So I kind of like to avoid that. All right, this is a simple t-shirt. Y'all don't even need this pattern. I don't even need this pattern. But I thought, oh, I'll just buy it anyway. I'll embroider something on it. This is S9133, and I like that it's slit up on both sides at the hem. I don't like the color of it at all. S9133. I wish they would have made it in red or blue or green, but yeah, easy top. And hopefully it's for knits. No, it's not for knits. This top is not for knits. And it doesn't have a zipper. So it's just pull over your head and it's a woven. So yeah, I really do like that. Great deal. And it's got the square neckline. It's got 3 necklines. It's got the round one, the V one, and the square one. That's a cool pattern. I swear I bought this one before. But I thought it's only $1.99. And what if I really didn't buy it before? I think Viv has made this actually. This is S8920. And it's a fun top with ties on the sleeve. It's got fun sleeves. I'm not sure what that one sleeve has on it. If it's ruffles or ruching or what. But a lot of fun to play with the sleeves. And this is Simplicity 8091. And it's just a tunic. And I just thought it was so pretty on this girl in the black. And I thought, oh, that'd be a fun thing to just toss in the back seat of the car. Make it in a solid color. And use it when I go into a restaurant because they're always freezing. Okay. 2 more. I know I bought this one. Maybe I bought this one. Maybe I haven't. But I like it too. This is a Dolman sleeve. And it's way too low. It comes way down here and out. This is my Dolman sleeve from Fit Nice. But this Dolman on this pattern is like way out here. So I wouldn't like that. But it's very easy to change the Dolman curve. And they also have it sleeveless. So I thought this would be fun for color blocking. Simplicity 1463. In a knit. And of course, I may have bought it before, but I don't think I did. Now, I love this. I think this is very feminine. And with the right fabric, it would just be, I think what they made it out of on her is just beautiful. So, let me see what kind of fabric it says to get. Challis. Challis and cotton lawn, which I own none of. Crepe de Chine, double Georgette, silky types. So, this is a woven, and I would have to buy the fabric to make this. Don't tell me it has a waistline. It does have a waistline. Oh no, it has a waistline. Oh well, it's still really pretty. And I like it. 1064. And that's the last one. And so guess what else? They had all the scissors and the rotary blades and stuff half price. Well, they never ever have my rotary blades. I only use Olfa. They never have them. They always have that Fiskars brand, and I don't use that. So these were half price, so I bought 2 of them. Because none of my scissors cut at the points. I don't know what happens to them. But, you know, I like to cut the darts with them, and they're never sharp on the point. So I thought, well, I'll try this Singer brand and see if I like those. And plus, I thought they were a fun design and color. So I got those. Then look at this. I got this too. I bought one, and I thought it was really cute for that one skirt, and I could use my 40% off coupon on it. I'm going to show you. Let me show you which skirt I'm talking about. This one. Remember that skirt right there? Look at this fabric that I found for it. Or a dress. I'm either going to make one of the long dresses or a skirt. But I just think this is so feminine. I don't know what's up and what's down. Is there an up and a down? Yeah, that's the up. This is the up, you guys. So, stay up there. Yeah. See? I think it will be soft and flowy and pretty. It's a real soft cotton. And it's a color I don't usually wear with all these soft greens in it. I'm getting so I like softer tones better. I used to always want bright, 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 like a box of 8 crayons, bright green, bright blue, bright yellow, bright red, bright everything. But anymore, I don't look that good in it. I think my skin's changing. You know, it's bad enough it falls. Can't it just stay the same color? Okay, so I thought this would be a gorgeous skirt. So, I got that, paid full price, but got my 40 off. Then I found this one for nightgown duty. It's a lightweight knit. This is going to be probably a top and probably a nightgown. 2.5 years. How much do I order? You always ask me how much fabric I order. If it's a knit, 2 yards. If it's a woven, 2.5. But if I know I'm going to make a long dress or a full skirt, I buy 3. Okay? So I got 2 of this, 3 of that, and 2.5 of this next one, I think, or maybe 3. This one was on the 50 off rack, so I had to buy it because it was on the 50 off rack. And this one was on the 50 off rack, and it feels wonderful. It would be a really pretty skirt, end of insert, or topper, or anything. Very lightweight, very luscious. Plus, it is so much fun to turn the stripes all around, you know, when you use a stripe. So, hey, run to Hobby Lobby, 50 off. It says seasonal, so I don't know what season this was, but it's 50% off. There's something I was going to tell you. Oh, I'll put it right here. I already made a video yesterday, but I was making jewelry, and it just got so long and so boring I couldn't even stand to edit it. But at the end of it, I did a little clip showing you how I do my boards in here. These are, like I showed you, let me put it right here. I'm going to put it right here. Insert. This is a do-over. I videoed myself doing this yesterday, but I've already deleted that video, so I have to do it again. For those of you who asked me what kind of board I use and how I cut it and what I do to wrap my fabric, this is for you. I start out with this. I'll put a link below, an affiliate link, where I'll get a couple cents if you buy it from Amazon with my link. Won't cost you a bit more whether you do or you don't. Okay? This is what I buy. Very important. This is 20 inches. This is 30 inches. 20 by 30. Now, depending on the bookcase, the cupboard, the closet, the shelf, depending where you're going to put your little bolts, we'll call them, you may want to buy a different size. But the size I use is 1/4 of one of these. You can see right here is 1/4. I cut it in half. I cut it in half and in half. And I end up with 4 of these. 4 of these out of here. So I can wrap 4 bolts of fabric with one of these boards. You can use them over and over and over and over again. As I unwrap them, I just put them back in the stack and I reuse them over and over again. I'll show you how I cut them, if I can find it. Hold on. I use this dangerous weapon right here. Nothing ever looks like it shows when I'm behind the camera here. This is a piece of that foam core board, and I just stick this blade in it like this, and that's how I store it. So let me show you how I cut it. This one is 18 by 18, and it's Quilter Select, and they are wonderful rulers. You don't have to use this. You can use any ruler, but I just happen to like this one because it goes to 15 and it goes to 10. So you take the cap off of your X-Acto knife, and this is the 30-inch way, so I'm going to cut it at 15 inches. So I line this up at 15. I'm going to start at the top, line it up just like you were cutting out a quilt block. 15. Hold it down. Hold this down. Put it up against the ruler. Can you see what I'm doing? I think you can see better now. So I'm going to start up here. The blade is pushing into the side of this plastic ruler. I'm sticking it down into this foam core board. Now, I just got off track, but that's all right. I'm going to come back in again. When you show when you try to show something to somebody, you always screw it up. I don't know how these girls on Craftsy and Blueprint and these ladies that do this for a living, I don't know how they ever get it right the first time. All right, so now I have two halves with a very wiggly line down the middle. Doesn't matter. If you cut it crooked, it's okay. It'll still work. Now, we're going to cut the 10-inch way. You only have to do 2 cuts. You cut it in half the long way, then you cut it in half the short way. This is really wiggly. I'm going to pay attention this time and do it right. There, that one's straight. See, straight. All right, so there's 2. 1, 2. Take the other piece, the other half. Put your ruler down on the 10. Put it down on the 10. Now, some of these boards, I always buy the cheapest ones I can find. I used to get them at Walmart, and they were 88 cents each. They were super, super cheap. But Walmart never has them anymore. I don't know why. But this kind cuts easily. Some of them are really, really hard to cut. This kind cuts easily. So here I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the one I started with. So I can fold 5 bolts of fabric. All right, so play like this is 10 yards long. 1 yard long, 3 yards long, 5 yards long. However long it is, doesn't matter. You fold it in half. This is the full width of the fabric. This is a woven. Knits are much wider. I do them the same way. I fold them the same way. I had a piece one time that I actually had to fold into thirds instead of halves. Okay, so you fold it selvage to selvage. Then you fold it in half one more time with the selvage on the top. The selvage, laying it on the table, be on the table, the selvage shows on the top. You take your board, you lay it down. You wrap your fabric. Now, sometimes I start my fabric like way down there, and I'll wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, and I won't have enough to fold around. It's not enough to put pins in, and so I'll unroll it, and then I'll go back and I'll start over, and I'll roll it a little bit. I'll roll it a little bit. I'll roll, that's an R-O-L-L, roll, not row a boat, roll the fabric a little higher up on the board. Wrap it tight. This isn't long enough to really wrap, you guys, so. And I get it all the way around. Then I put a pin here and a pin here, straight pin, and sometimes a straight pin in the middle, depending on how good it stays. And then like I showed you, I think I showed you, I don't know if I've showed you this yet or not, where I'm inserting this into. Then you tap it so the fabric shows on one end of the bolt. See, the other end is completely bare. So this part will be in the shelf. You won't see this part. You'll see this part here on the end. End of insert. Okay, now that you've seen that, this is what it looks like with the fabric on it. And what I do is I make it go down to one end of the bolt. See, you can go like this and move it. You just tap the bolt and it moves up and down. So I move the fabric to one end of the bolt because this is what you're going to look at. You're not going to look at this. You're going to look at this because of the way these shelves are. Okay? And so then I stick it in there sideways like that. And so you can see the fabric on the end of all the bolts. Alright? Very nice. It's my own little fabric store, which is what I have been aiming for. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, did you guys write down Judith Kessinger's $3 classes? It'll be too late for you to catch the one today because this won't be up until tonight. But there's another $3 class on Saturday and it's a fashion show. And then there's another $3 class after that, sometime next week I think it is, and it is about how to take her master top pattern and make it a princess seam. She has no darts. Remember, she has no darts. But she still has a way that she does princess seams. I don't know how, so I'm looking forward to finding out. But today is... No, I got it backwards. Today's the princess seams. I think today's the princess seams, then the fashion show, and then she's going to show you how to use that knit interfacing that she uses. French fuse. She's going to show you what she does with French fuse and how to use it when you're sewing. Mostly for knits. She uses it mostly for knits. It doesn't like wovens. Okay? So if you're interested, just go over to fitnicesystem.com, look for her classes, and then you'll see these little $3 ones that she does. They're over an hour. They're at least an hour or more, and they are very, very fun to watch. Okay? I'll be back soon.